Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. Of course, any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description. Just check there. I will also have the extended version of this video up on my Patreon as well. We're going to be talking about the theme, love, career and finances, possible obstacle, outcome, all that jazz. And if you want your own personal reading, take advantage of the sale that I have on my website. That's literally going to be ending February 15th. You can get half off on all my love readings. So check that out. And let's go ahead and jump straight in. I'm going to be using some new decks today. I want to start with the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards and see what comes up. So what's the message for my Taurus for the next 72 hours? What is the message that's going to carry them through during this time frame? All right, so we have you are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate? Okay. So this is, you guys needed to make sure that you're understanding that the battle has been won. Like, you've won the battle. At this point, you guys need to make sure that you're pushing forward, especially when it comes to some sort of mental battle you may have been struggling with when it comes to letting go of someone and them being on your mind and you just kind of being engulfed in that situation, or you kind of struggling to get past certain energies and now you're at a different point, you're in a different headspace, and now it's like celebrating the hardships that you've gone through, but then also being in a space to where you're allowing yourself to be happy, you're allowing yourself to be content with everything that you've got as well. Also in moments where you're like beating yourself up for certain things, you do need to kind of redirect yourself, or redirect your mind, I should say, to all the good things that have taken place for you in the last couple of months. What are the good things that you can be excited about? Is it, you know, your new apartment that you love? Is it the success that you have in your career? Is it like whatever accomplishments that you have? Hold on to those and bask in the glory of you accomplishing things in moments where you feel low or you feel like you're not making as much progress as you want to. That's what I'm seeing with that. All right, let's keep going. The next 72 hours, what does my Taurus need to hear to carry them through the next 72 hours? All right, so we have, when you step outside your comfort zone, progress is made. Yeah, so this is making sure you don't feel like you're tied to anything you don't want to be tied to. And the worst thing that you can do is be in a space to where you don't want to let go of certain things to a fault to where you're not growing, you're not elevating. Especially if we're talking about a romantic relationship that impedes on your personal freedom and your ability to be happy. This is, you need to understand that maybe the source of happiness, maybe the source of contentment that you're looking for, may be outside of the situations that you're in. Beyond love, this could be in your career, where you may need to step out of your comfort zone, maybe do something that's a little bit different, that may be aligned with, you know, your interests, so that you can actually make progress in your life. That may be actually your calling outside of what you do now. I also have be still and listen. Your heart will hear what it needs. And with this card, this is you needing to kind of allow yourself to kind of feel and use your feelings as more so like a thermometer to kind of test the temperature of how you feel about certain situations here. This is also listening to your intuition, like where you're questioning, like, what is this person's intentions? Why did they do this? Why did they do that? You need to be still and allow spirit to kind of speak to you. All right, let's keep going. Taurus, what's the energy around my Taurus for the next 72 hours? All right. So we have boundaries, wild card, and we also have growth here. So yeah, during this time frame, what may happen, somebody may push you to a point of no return. And this may cause you to have to set very clear boundaries and have to really distance yourself from this individual as a whole, or people who kind of do things like what this individual may do. This may be a family member who's asking for too much money and you're like, you know what, I need to cut you off. Or this could be a lover who, you know, is asking you for too much money or is really pushing things and push you to a point of no return. You guys may really have to stand up for yourself in some sense. I also see there may be like some sort of surprise that manifests like out of the blue. Somebody could really pull like a wild card situation on you, like do something that you really weren't expecting, and it may kind of back you into a corner. That's why I say you may have to build boundaries here. I'm hearing like you lend somebody money and then they like don't come through. But I also see during this time frame, there's going to be astronomical growth that may happen in this next 72 hours. Like you may be making progress that you've really had a hard time making progress in doing for a while within the 72 hours by just saying F it. By you merely saying F it is you making the progress needed to move forward, because there's some sort of confusing situation here that's throwing you all the way off and is keeping you from your elevation. Speaking of confusion, I also get the energy of like mind games, like somebody playing mind games. They could be telling you that, oh, okay, we're going to work out our relationship. Oh, I'm going to leave, you know, the person that I've been married to for years so that we could build our relationship. And they could be doing things that's very much opposite than what they've been presenting to you. And this could be really putting you, like I said, in a tight corner. I just get the energy of that. Okay, I'm hearing something about a lock system. I definitely would, not trying to scare anybody, I definitely would make sure if you have like an alarm system that's like malfunctioning or like some outdated locks on anything important that you want to update them, you want to look at that. I would also like invest in some sort of like protection or something like that. I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that. Even if it's like spiritual protection or something. I also have forgiveness. So somebody here may be trying to offer you a peace treaty or something to kind of like smooth over some things that they may have done or said. And you're going to, of course, have to be the judge on whether or not you want that apology. And this could be like a boss, a lover, a family member, whoever. But I want to go ahead and go on the other side and see what else is going on. Of course, like I said, if you want to check this out, check out my Patreon. Make sure you guys book your sessions before February 15th for my love readings, and I will see you on the other side.